Hi everyone, welcome to the classroom. Today begins a Christmas production that I'm in and it is busy. So I'm sorry for the late upload, and I also wanted to alert you that for the next little bit, at least this week, I'm going to probably have a little bit altered upload schedule, but I did want to make sure you didn't miss today's learning. Hopefully you'll get this in time so you can still watch it today. So we're going to skip calendar and weather time, and we're going to dive right into our letter of the day. Today's letter is the letter A. If you've been following along this whole school year, then this is our fourth time through the alphabet. And so every time we do a different theme and different learning, and it progressively builds. So today we're going to start talking about sight words. So that's exciting. Well, today's letter of the day is A, and A is for astronaut. Astronauts blast off in rocket ships to the moon and to space. And so I put some stars. If you have star stickers, that would work too. So that's how I decorated letter A. To write letter A, you're just going to slide this way, slide that way, and across like that. That's the big letter A. Let me show you how to write that. So you're going to start at the top and slide this way, slide that way, and across the middle. This way, that way, across. Slide, slide, across. Slide, slide, across. So that's the big letter A, and the small a looks like this, a circle and a line. That's the small letter A. Let me show you that really quickly, and you can practice those today. So make a circle and a line, a circle and a line. That's small a circle and a line. Okay, well, keep practicing those A's. Letter A is a vowel. So whenever we talk about a vowel, we get to see one of the vowel people. And this is my friend A. My friend A needs to sneeze. She says, ah, 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 as in, achoo. And if you look very closely, you can see that her head looks like the letter A. And there's a whole separate video on the vowel people. The link is below if you want to check that out. Well, today we're going to start sight words. Now, I don't exactly think that you need to learn sight words for sight words' sake. However, they are high frequency words, so you will see them a lot. So if you want to learn them from memory, then it does make your reading faster and you don't have to stop and sound them out. So this is a word, but it's also a letter. What letter is that? I, and that means me, I. And this is C, C, and this is the. Let's say those again. I, see, the. Well, let's take a look at this sight word reader. Everything on this page is going to start with letter A, as in achoo. This is my A book. So let's try to read this. I see the, and what is that? Apple. Good job. Okay, let's do this one. I see the ant. Ant. Last one. I see the alligator. So that's fun. And we'll work on these sight words for this whole week. Well, that was our letter time for today. I know I'm doing it as a speed run. But now it's time for math, and you can pause and work if you need to, and then come back and do this later. So today for math, we're going to talk about ordinal numbers. Now that's just telling the order of the number in a line or a list. So here I see number 8. So I'm going to count and find the number 8 rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. So I'm going to color that rocket right there. That's the number 8 rocket when I count. And we say that that is the 8th rocket. 8th. All right, so what number do you see right here? Number 5. So let's find the number 5 spaceship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. So we're going to color the alien spaceship, the number 5 one. We say that this is 5th. 5th. All right, now what number is this? Number 4. So let's find the number 4 satellite. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. So we're going to color that number 4 satellite. And we say that that satellite is 4th. All right, let's look for this number right here, number 3. 1, 2, 3. There's the number 3 planet. So we're going to color it. And that is the 3rd planet. 3rd. Okay, let's do the next one. What number do you see? Number 1. And here's the number 1 astronaut. So we say he is first. And last but not least, we need the number 2 planet. 1, 2. And we say that this planet is 2nd. So those are ordinal numbers, and we use them every day when we do the calendar time. December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. We're telling the order of the number, the order of the day in the month. Instead of just saying December 1, we use the ordinal number, December 1st. Okay, well, that was our math time. And now on to art. For art today, here's a very simple rocket that you can make. Cut out a triangle, but round the corners. Get a toilet roll, flatten it, and cut that little U shape from the top, unflatten it, and glue it to the triangle, decorate it, and if you'd like to, you can even add a little Lego person astronaut. Blast off to the moon. So that is our art project for today. For science today, we're going to pretend that this straw is a rocket, and we're going to try to get it to blast off across the room here. So I'm going to blow up this balloon. And you can see that it's connected to the straw. Watch what happens when I let go of the balloon. Whoa, did you see it zoom across the room? Well, the reason that it's doing that is because of something called thrust. The air is rushing out this side of the balloon, and it's causing a forward push. That forward push is called thrust. Let's try it again. Get ready, get set, blast off. So that was happening because of thrust. It's a forward movement. When the air was rushing that way, the forward movement pushed the rocket or the balloon ahead the other way. That's called thrust. Well, it is time for story time, and today's story is Pete the Cat Out of This World. Pete the Cat Out of This World by James Dean. It's a great day. Pete the Cat is going to space camp. Pete meets his bunkmate Glenn. As they unpack, there is an announcement. Welcome, space campers. Please head to the classroom. Your mission begins now. Time to suit up, says Pete. He and Glenn put on their uniforms and race to class. There's so many cool things to do and super neat stuff to see. Astronauts Tom and Chris talk about the trips they've taken, and they give a sneak peek at future space trips. It would be totally rad to go to space, says Pete. The campers find out what it feels like to be an astronaut. They go in the zero-gravity chamber. They ride in rovers. They even build rockets. Pete's rocket flies very, very far. Way to go, Pete, shouts Glenn. Next stop is Mission Control. We have some exciting news. Our next flight leaves today. We're going to the moon, and we have room for more, says Tom. Pete, do you want to go? asks Sally. That would be awesome, says Pete. It's time to buckle up and settle into the space capsule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Their ship speeds through space. They blast past a satellite and even spot a comet. Tom and Sally have a rockin' surprise for Pete. They brought along his guitar. He plays a groovy interstellar song for them. Mission Control listens in. In no time at all, they arrive on the moon. They're ready to explore. The astronauts collect rocks and map out the moon's surface. Pete has a very important job to do. He straps on a jetpack and heads toward Mars. He takes tons of pictures. Oh no, Pete lost track of time and the moon is far, far away. He has to make it back to the ship before it blasts off. Phew! Pete made it back in the nick of time. The astronauts head home, and there's time for a few more tunes. Pete sure knows how to make an entrance. Pete's trip to outer space was out of this world. Still, he's happy to have his feet back on solid ground. Rock it on, Pete. The end. Well, I'm sorry that was a super fast lesson, but I hope you had fun and I hope you'll join us tomorrow for B is for Bulldozer. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.